Shalom, Israel. This your boy Shopper. I just wanted to come back and do a little video. Um, I want to start off by saying all praise is due to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Wahak Kwadash. Double honors to the men, the apostles at Great Millstone for pushing this honesty, ruling well. To the hopeful elect out there, the one-thirds, the remnant, the brothers and sisters. I want to give a sincere shalom, right? So I wanted to come back, right? I just came in yesterday from outside or whatever, and I had an interesting conversation with an individual. Who it was and whatever, it don't matter. But I was telling them about, figuring out what happened and we the Israelites and boo 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 boo. This is somebody I've been on 30 plus years, right? So he's not he wasn't getting the fact we're Israelite. He was talking, mixing in quoting Jay-Z, quoting Drake, talking about I should get the 501c3 and open up a church. And, like it's a hustle or whatever the case may be. Then he went from that to, yeah, well, you could use the knowledge to make this system better and this and this and that and whoop whoop. And so the conversation got heated, a little heated. And he's trying to tell me he's saying the same thing that I'm saying. And I'm like, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right? So I'm one of the guys that's crying out. If you ain't crying out and saying what I'm saying as far as, this system need to go or this or that, we not saying the same thing. We're not. I'm out prophesizing, reading the scriptures and saying what should happen to this place. I see the abominations. I'm not trying to make the school system better to help brothers and sisters and that we not saying the same thing. You trying to help repair this system. You trying to help. You think this system is savable. 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So I'm reading the scriptures, and the apostles and the brothers is reading the scriptures, and I got fear. I don't want. I see smiting. I see judgment for the house of Israel first. So how can you say that you thinking and seeing it like me when you ain't got no fear in your heart for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai? You ain't worried about is your faith and your works matching, or are they going to help? You know what I'm saying? We not saying the same. We not. 6. Say utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but not Slakia, but come not near any mark upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Judgment gonna start with us. Judgment's gonna start with us. So that's who I fear. I fear the judgment of the Most High Yahweh. That's who I fear. That's what I'm moving in retrospect to. That's how I'm living. If you're not living like that, if you're not saying that, we are not saying and thinking alike. We are not. Right? 9. Then say he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceedingly great. This is a fact. And the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness. For they say, the Lord hath forsaken the earth, and the Lord seeth not. See, y'all ain't even thinking. Y'all act like it's it don't matter. I could do it without will, cause Most High ain't coming back. Most High ain't coming back, right? And as for me, also my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. So unless you got this fear, like I said, you got this fear in you, or whatever the case may be, and it wasn't, you ain't even got to look around a lot. I don't even know people say they reading their Bible, but I don't think they read. They not opening their Bible, and if they do, it don't matter. Because they'll say, well, Sherm, you bugging, man. Religion and all of that, this and this and that. The Bible is not a religion, y'all. It's not a religion. It's our heritage. Being an Israelite is who we are. According to the scriptures, according to the 18 biblical nations. That's who we are. It's not about right or wrong or this and this and that. It's about it is what it is. We are Israelites. The Bible is about us, and we need to get right. Go to 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Yahushua hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin. 2. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh. See? And you talking about we got to get in this system and, prepare it and this and that and, and trying to figure out a way to be successful and navigate your way in Hollywood or through the rap game. You lusting after you lusting after the flesh to lust after men. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Let's read it again. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to lust of men. Yeah, there you go. But to the will of God. 3. For the time past of your life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walk in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries. 4. Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. 7. I'm going to jump down to 7. 1 Peter 4 and 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Right? Let's go down. 14. 1 Peter 4 and 14. If ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh, happy are ye, for the spirit of the glory of Yahweh resetteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. See, so if we talking two separate things, we not walking the same path, brother. We not saying the same thing. Unless you coming out the scripts like this, we not saying it the same thing. 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be for them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? 18. And if the righteously scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Exactly. We got a couple of verses, a couple more, then I'm gonna be out. I ain't want to make this one long. I just wanted to come in cause I was like don't do it yesterday. I didn't do it yesterday. I was like, don't do it yesterday. Take after the conversation, cause I'm like, how are we saying the same thing, brother? How are we saying it the same thing? You just told me to open up a church and start hustling. He didn't even know what 501c3 was until I said it. Then he like, oh yeah, cause church is a hustle. And like, what's going, man, get out of here, man. Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gate. In the city she uttered her words, saying. 22. Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and the fools hate knowledge? ? Let's read that one again. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and the fools hate knowledge. You can tell people something and they hate it. They hate it. My thing about to go. I got about 4 minutes left. Okay, we're going to wrap this one up. 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refuse. I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, then distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. See? You think you're going to just stick around and when the sky crack open, you're going to be good. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. They would none of my counsels. They despise all my reproof. So I just wanted to come back and read some scripts to say that you bugging out. Talking about we need to repair this system and this and this and that. And me and you are saying the same things. We are not saying the same things. So with that one, I'm going to say Shalom, Israel.